everyone, welcome to my first video, and this will be part of many videos. I am making Marcille's staff from Delicious in Dungeon, and hopefully you'll learn a thing or two and make your own. Let's get on to the video though. Now I'm gonna sound crazy for this, but I gotta use what I got, and that is, I use this particular broomstick, like the stick of the broom, and this clothing line hanger thing that has been in my house for centuries, and it recently broke, and nobody knew what to do with it. And I was like, I'm gonna use it. I have a project that I need it for. And so what I did is basically I took off all the clips on it, and then I cut the hanger in one area so that I could get it onto the hook of the broom and thread it through, put a whole bunch of hot glue on that bitch, and then started wrapping it with saran wrap, and it worked.
But I am taking crumpled up pieces of paper, and then basically what I'm doing, because I just found out that this is actually a really good way of doing it, putting it on here, wrapping it up, and then you get built up. Okay, put this here where we want it to be structured, and then wrap.
I'm sure you get the rest now. Just keep on wrapping until you feel good. And now you have a base. So let's go on to the next thing. I decided to use some yarn and little yarn. And basically what I did is that I hot glued it to the base, wrapped it around. You don't have to put hot glue every time you wrap it around. Just where you're starting it and where you end it. And then you keep wrapping and different directions basically, and whatever you think looks best is good. And that's how I did it. By the way, I don't know why I completely forgot about this crucial thing that I was gonna do that I forgot to film. And that was, I added lights to mine. You don't have to. I just added it because I thought it would look cute. And I guess because I'm so used to not filming that I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this right now. Sorry, but I can show you the process of how I did it by drawings, basically. Alright, so this is how you do it. First, you take your base that you have now. You hot glue the battery pack to the base in a spot where it's not very noticeable or where you don't think is too revealing. Then you wrap the lights all over the ring of it and make sure you put hot glue sometimes. My lights stuck up because they're like the ones that hang out, so I made sure I hot glue them down and then wrap them with some more string, and there you go.
So I finished everything, and now I got to do paper mache, which I'm using tissue paper for because I thought it would work. So let's just go with it.
Now you can see that I am doing paper mache now. All you really have to do is grab a bowl, put glue and water in it, and put paper in it. Then you take your paper covered in glue and water and smack it right dab onto the thing you're making.
I finally finished the base coat. Pardon my voice, I am sick. Finally finished the base coat of like this. And I'm gonna use lighter colors and a little bit of green sometimes around to give it depth and like make it realistic.
And after dry brushing the light coat, that should be it. All you have to do is add a clear sealant on it. You could choose matte, you could choose glossy. I just had matte on me. And I added a little ribbon because, well, I thought it was boring and plain. And what it looks like with the paint on and everything dry and all that stuff, that's what it looks like in like daytime. Maybe just turn off the light. That's what it looks like in nighttime. But yeah, pretty much that is it. And there you go, you got your own staff.